Hey, what's up guys? It's Fast Action Jax. I got a chance to wash my bike yesterday. It was the first time in probably like a month, so I'm very excited. She always looks beautiful when she's clean, like anything when it's clean. I've been so busy lately I haven't got the chance to wash the bike. Anyway, I wanted to touch base on a few things tonight I had on my mind. First off, I gotta say, as soon as we start getting some Sportsters in and some other newer models, some more 18s, I'll start doing some more reviews on that stuff. But for now, I wanted to touch base on some things. I wanted to talk about what Harley-Davidson means to me and why. Because I like on my YouTube, I go through like everybody else and watch videos and play around, and I always see these like I hate Harley-Davidson videos that people post just for views. Like it's a trending thing, like people are like, oh shit, people are hating on Harley, let me put hate in the title, so I'm gonna, the hate will be in the title of this video, but for different reasons. But I just want to talk about something, just to put it out there. It's just meaningless conversation that I want you guys to hear. So a few years ago, I was working this bum job, and I was a supervisor of a warehouse, a very large warehouse. We had $37 million in inventory the last time I did an inventory count before I left. And it was crazy. I was miserable. Jesus Christ, dude. I was miserable all the time. My back would kill me because I was just lifting thousands. I was unloading containers every day. Just, for instance, like one container was, most containers were like 44,000 pounds, and, there'd be 4 of us unloading the truck. It would take us about 2 hours, so you do the math. 44,000 pounds divided by 4. It's 11,000 pounds that each one of us was lifting in 2 hours. Imagine doing that every single day. So anyway, I was working this job that I fucking hated. I just bought a DRZ 400 SM off a buddy of mine a few years ago, and I was so stoked to have a motorcycle again. It was unreal, And I wasn't making awful money or anything, but my daughter was just born, and I was paying my car payments, and the stator went out, and I just could not afford to fix it. I just bought the bike for a great deal, like 3 months prior. The stator went out, and I couldn't afford to fix it, so I sold the bike. And then back down in the slumps, I wanted to ride, I couldn't ride, and I didn't have the time, and I was always working, my bum job, and my wife kind of talked me into like following my dreams, and like doing what makes you happy, and like she's like one of those types of people, and I love her for it. She doesn't give a shit about money or anything like that. It's just like what you want to do in your life, and just is really supportive in that area. And so I left Panama Jack, and I was looking for other jobs, and my wife was like, why don't you go down to Harley-Davidson? It's like your dream job. You'd always you'd love to work down at Harley. And I'm just like, I don't think really Harley would hire me, And so I went in, and I talked to the manager, and he hired me on the spot. And I was ecstatic, when I went through all the things I needed to do to get hired, and I got hired on. And then just throughout the time at Harley-Davidson, I'm gonna wait till after this red light. Nobody wants to watch me run my mouth at a red light. Anyway, just the things that Harley-Davidson does for, you say you hate Harley-Davidson, right? Well, Harley-Davidson sent me to Las Vegas to ride motorcycles on the track for 5 days, all paid, in Vegas. They've hired professional sport bike rider teachers, like 3, 4, 5-time podium winning sport bike riders, to teach us how to ride on the track. And there were Harley Davidsons and BMWs and Indians and Hondas and Yamahas and like all kind of stuff. And we just went out there, all paid for by Harley Davidson. So we can like ride some competitor bikes and compare them to Harley Davidson and know our shit and all kind of stuff like that. And it was the best time I ever had in my life. And Harley Davidson also, you know, like a lot of Harley dealers will pay for their technicians to go to school for their, you know, to become master techs and stuff like that. And, you know, I just want to say that I'm very blessed to be in the position that I am and to work for a company like Harley Davidson that is doing things like sending people on. There were 64 people in Las Vegas from all other dealerships in our region. So I met all these other people from different Harley Davidson dealerships in Las Vegas, and we had a blast. And they send us to all kind of stuff to learn, you know, parts, to learn, to dealer shows, to back to the track in Vegas that I'm talking about. They send techs to school. They, you know what I mean? They just do all this stuff that I don't see any other motorcycle companies doing at all. But they get all this hate, you know, because in the fucking 80s, people were throwing Honda Goldwings in the lakes and shit. Well, it's not the 80s anymore, you know? The reason why I fell in love with Harley Davidson so much is because the camaraderie, the lifestyle, the, you know, live to ride, ride to live, just the absolute freedom, you know, to just be on the road. And that's why I gave up my vehicle. That's why I ride every single day. I love motorcycles, and I just feel like Harley Davidson saved my mental state, like just incredibly turned my life upside down, and I'm very, very grateful for it, you know. And Panama City Beach Harley is fantastic. You know, people don't get it right 100% of the time. You know, you can't make everybody happy, but you know, being at a place that tries as hard as they try is awesome, you know. And I enjoy it. I truly do. You know, I truly do enjoy being part of a company that goes out of its way so much. You know, Harley Davidson has been a leader in market share for a long time, you know, and they get in that position for a reason, because of quality. You know, people bitch about their motorcycles being expensive, but they're not any more expensive than a Ducati, you know, except you're paying for an imported motorcycle, where Harley Davidsons are an American brand. I would pay more for the American brand, and I'm not hating on any metric bikes. If any of you guys watch my channel, you know that I am a motorcyclist. I like all motorcycles. I would love to have some metric bikes, like the FC10. I'm sure you guys hear me run my mouth about that motorcycle all the time. But just the things that Harley Davidson, just the things that I see Harley Davidson do behind the scenes is unbelievable. From back to the track to people coming in with issues and their warranty being up and Harley Davidson covering it. You know, I've seen Harley Davidson cover people's issues on good faith more than once. Have you ever heard of Honda covering an issue on a motorcycle outside of warranty? Yeah, I don't think so. But Harley Davidson, the motor company, the giant, will do that on good faith. And another reason why I think Harley Davidson is great for the motorcycle industry is the fact that they run their own financing to make it easier for people to get motorcycles. Are their interest rates a little bit high? Sure. You're buying a toy. What do you expect? But I have seen in more cases than one where Harley Davidson's interest beats the banks. You know, most people with high interest rates, it's because they have that poor credit, but Harley still approves them. I've seen Harley Davidson approve some, let's just say, I've seen Harley Davidson approve some people that are, you know, just saying. I'm not going to go into that. But it's awesome that they do that, you know. And people hate on that, you know. At the Honda dealership, they make you get a credit card, and then they put the bike on a credit card, and then if you can't pay the bike, cool, you still got the bike, but you ruined your credit for the rest of your life. That's a great way to get a motorcycle, you know. So, you know, my opinion is hate if you want to, but the things that I've seen Harley Davidson do, I don't believe that a lot of people would do. A lot of companies, a lot of giants would do. Harley Davidson has proved time and time again that, you know, it's about the culture, you know, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate them. And on to another thing, I had a guy comment the other day. This is another issue that bothers me. Is a guy commented the other day, he was like, why you stick so much money into that Sportster? You're just gonna end up trading it in, you know, when you want to step up for that to that real bike, right? Here's the thing, I know that a lot of people are not comfortable with themselves and they're always worried about what people think, but my Sportster is not going anywhere. I don't give a shit about owning a Dyna at all. I bought a Sportster because I wanted a Sportster, because I don't give a crap. It doesn't matter, I'm not trying to be cool. Like most people are like, oh my god, I can only afford a Sportster right now, but I gotta try to get a Dyna as fast as I can, because I'm not gonna get as much respect if I'm not on a Dyna. That's like exactly what the hell is going on, and I'm not for that. I don't want a damn Dyna. If I wanted a fast motorcycle, I wouldn't even have bought a fucking Harley Davidson. You know, I wanted reliability, and Sportsters are the most beefy, reliable things ever. They're so hard to, it's so hard to destroy a Sportster, man. They are just, they take whatever you throw at it, you know. And this bike could be way faster than any Dyna if I wanted it to. Like I said, I plan on building the motor here shortly. It's not going to be as quick as I wanted it to because of some hiccups I had, but I will build the motor, and this Sportster at 100 horsepower will be any damn Dyna. You know, it's not about that. I like this bike. You know, I don't like the mid controls or like forward controls on Dynas. I like my feet being tucked back. I like how small it is. I like how maneuverable it is. I like how there's a little, you know, you can make Sportsters look a lot, all Dynas look the same. Like seriously, all Dynas look the same. I'm not for that. I'm not. This is my baby. She ain't going nowhere. I don't give a damn what you think, and I'm not trying to be cool. You know, the world needs more honest people. Everybody's trying to satisfy. Everybody's trying to be this, be that. You know, I'm starting to run across more people on YouTube that literally are only in it for the money. You know, the only reason why they give a damn about followers is because they want a paycheck. I'm not about that. You know, like I said, the first giveaway is that I gave away 4 sets of grips right out of my pocket. You think I'm making any money on YouTube right now? Hell no. You know, it's because I want to see it come back. You know, and I stand behind what I say. And it's probably getting way too dark for you guys to even see anything that's going on. I need to invest in a light bar, but you know, I just wanted to run my mouth a little bit on my way to pay the rent, and just tell you guys a little bit about my situation and what I've been through, so you guys can get to know me a little bit more. And I'll make more videos. I'll make more personal videos in the future, because I want you guys to get to know me and who I am. Because if you guys are gonna, like, you know, follow what's going on in my life, you know, I think that you should at least, you know, get to know me a little bit. So you know, let's make it personal. Oh, that was a bump, and I knew it was there. Anyway, guys, it's getting dark. It's gonna be getting harder to make videos at night with the winter coming up, because I'm in the southern hemisphere. You know, I wish I was a little further north sometimes where I can ride, you know, where it stays light till 10 o'clock at night. You know, in the dead of summer, it gets dark at 7. You know, it sucks. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna hop off here. I just want to talk about that a little bit. I am gonna figure out how to start making better night videos, whether it be like blasting everybody in front of me with the most crazy freaking light bar ever, because nobody makes night videos. It's hard to make night videos on a motorcycle. It's just the cameras can't, you know, action cameras don't really catch the nighttime that well. So anyway, guys, I'm here paying the rent, and as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later. I'll be having some new content coming up pretty soon, as soon as I figure out what I'm doing, and we'll get it up. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.